rolls. Oh,
Yeah. Yes.
before started, let's just change, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Got to be running out of bed,
I'm so tired. Yes, me too. Hi, Ling, tell me about your story. Yeah, I heard that you travel more. Tell me about the next night in Hanoi. Okay. Well, my story begins when
My best friend back then bought an electric bike and she asked me to go with her. I was very excited. It was a beautiful afternoon in the beginning of autumn, with clear blue sky, faint rays of sunshine, and cool autumn breeze. The old quarter was crowded and busy with both Vietnamese and foreign tourists. It didn't look like any other places that I had been to. We went from street to street to take a look around. The street names are almost the same: Hàng Bài, Hàng Đào, Hàng Bông, and Hàng Thiếc. What amazed me was that each street concentrated on selling one particular type of product. We stopped to buy some of the things we needed and headed on. We went to Âu Trợ to have their famous roasted spring rolls. It is known as a place for gathering, having junk foods, and enjoying a crowded, friendly space. The street was small and we used small chairs as both our seats and our desk. The chairs were placed really close to fit as many customers as possible. We sat down, ordered lemon tea, and began to taste the spring rolls. They had a unique taste, which was a combination between sour, salty, sweet, and spicy, with a wonderful roasted smell. We enjoyed the delicious food, the tea, as well as watching the people on the busy streets around. What atmosphere, with tempting smell of junk food, exciting sound of groups of people chatting, warmth of so many people, was definitely not the atmosphere that we get to experience every day. We had a great time. The old quarter had become my favorite place in the city since then.
That's the end of my story. How about you guys?
okay, my turn.
It was a beautiful day of March. The weather was great, even though it was getting hot since summer was approaching. I didn't have glass for the whole afternoon that day, so I decided to visit the famous Hoàng Kim Lake on my own. It was my very first time visiting Hoàng Kim Lake, and I was struck by the beauty of the place. There was a feeling of romantic and peaceful to the lake. It was surrounded by pinyon trees, willow trees, and many cotton flower beds. I took a walk along the lakeside and enjoyed the night view. There was a lot of foreign tourists walking through, so I talked to them and we took some pictures together. After a while, I stopped at this famous champion ice cream store and had an ice cream there. No wonder it was famous. The ice cream was delicious. It was very rich in flavor comparing to my expensive brand's ice cream cone, and that was a 10-inch can of vanilla. It was one of many things that attracted people to Hoàng Kim Lake. I kept on going until reaching the book grade, which leads to Ngọc Sơn Temple. Finally, I visited the statue of the Tiger, an enormous architecture made in Hollywood King who started our country's right here in Hanoi. It was a playground for kids and people visiting Hoàng Kim Lake, as well as a place to hold many important events yearly. I made a few visits in front of the statue and then I left. It was an interesting and beautiful day. I got to see one of the wonders of Vietnam, its famous food and speak to foreigners. I had a really great time.
I had a friend who was studying in Hanoi back then, so I asked her to show me around. The autumn weather, the atmosphere, and the deep blue sky made me feel so On entering the temple, I caught sight of a beautiful yard with well-planted grass and line of oak tree, which gave shade to tourists and formed a space with fresh air. Through the stone gate that stays there since the Li Dynasty, I saw the small lake on the side of the road. The place gives off a feeling of an ancient time in history as I walked toward and found a large yard surrounded by row of old houses made of wood, stone wall, and rest of roof tile. On the side of yard, inside the small house was stone turtle carrying stone head. Read the name of the old scholar of Li Dynasty. There were also souvenir shops where I bought some of the famous charms that I had heard of. Then I spent some time gazing at the beautiful plants there. They seemed to be taken care of really carefully. Before leaving, I reached the final house, stood in front of the door and prayed for luck and happiness. It was a short visit, but it left me with an unforgettable memory of Hanoi capital. Until now, when I'm studying here in Hanoi, I still want to visit the temple again, since it is my dream to wear áo dài and to be taken picture there in the temple, and also because I want to wish for luck in study.
Yeah, that's the end. It is my story. Okay. Look, we are all getting tired. Let's go to bed and then explore Hanoi tomorrow. Okay?
Yeah. Okay.
Bye.